Good evening, everybody. Yeah, welcome. It is Tuesday night. Let's talk about what we did this past. Let me try that again. And now that I got whatever that was stuck in my throat out. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. It is Tuesday night. Let's talk about this past week. Let's talk about the things and we did and the places we went and the people we saw and all that good stuff. It was, again, this wasn't a super busy week. We did a lot of stuff kind of around the house and got out a little bit. Made some plans for some other things, but had a good week. Got to go see a few things and take care of some errands and stuff on Saturday. Didn't get everything done we wanted to do, but well, when do you ever do it, right? So anyway, let's just jump right into it. Well, as you've heard before, my back has been hurting me lately. I managed to tweak my back getting out of the car a few weeks ago, and so I've been going to the chiropractor and really appreciate that. Also, had a follow-up appointment with my doctor this past week. Didn't put a slide in for that, but I did follow up with my doctor this past week and got a pretty good report there. Um, all my test panels came back with pretty good metrics in it, so that was good. And she gave me some muscle relaxers to take at night, and I got like 5 or 6 of them. She just gave me them for like a week or two. So try taking those at night, see if it'll help relax and unknock those muscles too. So between that and the chiropractor, I'm feeling much better. I'd say I'm probably back about 80% or so. I've got another chiropractor's appointment tomorrow, so I know we're going to talk about this again next week. But my plan is right now, I'm feeling good enough that I'm probably going to switch to every 2 weeks. I'm going to the chiropractor for a while. I've been 4 weeks in a row, and then kind of my plan is to go every other week for 4 visits, and then we'll see how it goes after that. But yeah, I've been Slayton Chiropractic is the place that I went. I've been going there off and on probably for the last 5 years, probably. I think. I'm not one of those. I don't go to the chiropractor every week just because. But when I manage to do something dumb, yeah, I go there to try to see if she can help fix me. So. Yeah, she does a great job. Super easy to get along with. Very personable. Payments are reasonable even if you don't have insurance. So if you're looking for a chiropractor, I would have to recommend that one. I think she does a great job. We also, and this is kind of a funny thing. As often as I go to the food dudes, I never look at their menu on their Facebook page, right? And the other day we were craving wings, and Jersey suggested, "Where are we going to get these wings?" And I said, "I don't know." And she says, "Well, Food Dudes has got wings, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I see them. They talk about them all the time. They're supposed to be pretty good." She says, "Why don't we get wings from Food Dudes?" Well, so I wasn't sure if they're open, so I looked at the Facebook page, and yeah, Facebook page says they're open. Well, apparently, this is my bad, but apparently they hadn't updated their Facebook page, and they're not open in the evenings. They're only open from, I think it's 8 to 2, in 8 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. So they aren't open that 5 to 8 shift that they used to be open, which turned out to be a kind of a bummer for me because I was really wanting wings. But since I was already downtown and I wasn't able to get wings from Carlos, or excuse me, I wasn't able to get wings from Food Dudes, we went ahead and went over to Carlos's cantina and I ordered dinner from there and picked it up and then took it home. And we all got to eat Carlos's at home. And it was quite tasty. It wasn't wings, but it was still really, really good. I'm really not complaining. So, yeah, there's the Food Dudes slide. I guess I should have had those the other way around because we talked a whole lot about Food Dudes and then we talked about Carlos. Yeah, Food Dudes. Didn't get to go there this time. I do love Food Dudes. They have some amazing food. I'm just going to have to see if I can run by there for lunch someday and if I want to try their wings because I won't have an opportunity in the evenings. And yes, of course, it would not be a weekend if we didn't make at least one trip to Shadrack's. So went to Shadrack's on Saturday. We were out running some errands and went to Lowe's for a little while. Went to Shadrack's. Got actually didn't get the Rad Shaddy. I've had this one and it's pretty good. Let me open it. I have had the Saint Shaddy Rad Shaddy before. I actually had it a couple of week and a half ago, I think. And it is very delicious. I really like it. If this is the only thing that I would say about when if you're going to take the lid off of it and drink it, you like this, you get the pillow top on it because you'll enjoy it. It does provide an extra flavor and texture to the drink. But if you're like me, you're going to get it and drink it in the car. I don't get the pillow top on it when I'm going to do that because drinking it through a straw, it really it doesn't really provide. It doesn't do much to enhance the drink. So keep that in mind. It tastes delicious with or without. It's just whichever one you want. That's my thought about it. Take the lid off, drink the pillow top. And yes, while we were out, after we stocked up at Shadrack's, Steel and Stitches needed to make her way across town to Unravel and pick up some yarn. They had we'll talk about this more on our Friday stream, but this is a quick peek. They have this really fuzzy, and that's probably hard to see on this, but this is really fuzzy. They call it sheepy to give you an idea of how fuzzy this yarn is. But it's a new yarn that's Unraveled is carrying. They just got some in. It's not going to stay up in the shelf. I think it'll stay there now. So they got that new sheepy yarn in, and so we went to check it out. Picked up a couple skeins of it, and it's really cool yarn. Like I said, it is really thick and it is very, very fluffy and very, very much like a sheep's wool. It's really cool. I got to see that. We didn't actually get to see Petra because Petra was out of town at a yarn convention conference, knitting, stitching, crocheting thing in Eureka Springs. So she wasn't there, but we said hi to the other half of the building. Weber's Bookhouse was still open, and they were kind of holding down. She was at the Fiber Festival. Thank you. And she missed seeing us. But, I know she missed seeing us, but I know she had a lot of fun at the Fiber Festival too. And I don't blame her for going because those things are fun. And so we just, got to go hang out with the bookstore side of things a little bit. I didn't buy any books this weekend, mostly because I'm trying to get caught up on the ones I already have. But I will definitely be, getting some more here in the near future. I'm sure. But yeah, we gotta saw this. I don't know. This might have been on Weber's Facebook page. I don't remember. But it was this guy, and he says he's sitting there. He puts a sticker on a chart. And he says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! And a person off camera says, "What are you counting?" He says, "Well, I've got all these books that I haven't read, and so I made a game to reward myself. So Every time I read 10 books, if I get through 10 books on my I haven't read these books shelf, every time I get through 10 books, I get a prize. And he said, well, what's the prize? And he said, more books. And nothing wrong with more books. But I do want to get through the ones that I have before I start some more. And I'm working on it. We got to get through Gary Sinise's book first. That's the first one on the list. Got to finish that one first. The only book that I'm not going to finish before I get another one is this one. Not that I don't like this book, but this is really more of a book it's more of a book to be eaten in small bites. It's a book of poems by Tennyson. And it's one of those I pick up occasionally and just read a page or two. That's all I want to do. I had time for that, just to kind of digest it a little bit. Anyway, and Saturday night, Jake Lung was at Paragold LA Nights, and we had some friends that we haven't seen for a while, and they called us up and said, "Hey, we're going to be out there this evening. Come see us." So we went out and we visited for a little while and got to catch up with some friends that we haven't seen in a while. And it was good. It was good seeing them. It was good being able to visit and talk. And they've been, going through a rough time. So it was really good to be able to just see them and just to be with them. So I had a good time. We got to listen to some good music. Jake Lung never fails to deliver some good music. And yeah, I heard actually Jersey was repeating something that I've said several times about Jake is that, yeah, he's come a long way from the first time that he played at LA's until now. He's just gets better and better all the time. So kudos to him. He does a great job of continuing to excel and hone his craft. And that was it. Like I said, we didn't do a whole lot. That was kind of the weekend. Very low key, very, very slow. I'm not so upset about having these slow weekends because I know that there are very few of them remaining. Here we are. This is the fourth week of March. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 weekends remaining before our first market of the season. So our first market will be the Pine Log Market, which is April 26th and 27th in Brooklyn. It's a 2-day market. I really suggest you guys go see it. It's going to be great. But yeah, it's a 2-day market, Pine Log Market, 5 weeks. And then I'm going to be talking to a ton of people every weekend. Just a couple weeks after the Pine Log Market, we've got the farmers market is starting again. So when that kicks off, I'll be talking 40, 50 people a weekend. These shows might end up being like an hour and a half long. But I'll tell you all about the cool stuff. I promise. And speaking of the upcoming market season, I mentioned this on, was it Thursday? I think that I mentioned this. So I'm going to just mention it again. And then I'm probably going to see if you remember if I forget. April 23rd is the Tuesday before the Pine Log Market. And either that Tuesday or that Thursday, probably that Thursday, so probably the 25th, which will be right before the start of the Pine Log Market. I will be revealing the theme for this year. Yes, that is true. I did have to take Jake his honey. If you happen to see the DJ Tank stream that I did with Jake, Jake came in and sat down and we visited for about an hour. He said he needed some honey, so yeah, I went to Alhambra and I got him some honey that weekend, and then he said that was about a month ago. But yeah, got him the honey. It's literally been riding around in the backseat of my car, waiting till I got a chance to run into him. So yeah, got to give Jake his honey, so he has his locally sourced Pollard, Arkansas, Alhambra Orchard and Apiary Honey. I got to get him that Saturday night. Anyway, yeah, the week of the Pine Log Market, either that Tuesday or Thursday. Probably Thursday, but maybe Tuesday. I said probably Thursday because probably Thursday, but I might not have a Thursday stream. We'll have to see how that goes because they usually Pine Log has a meet and greet for the vendors on Thursday night before the market kicks off. So I don't know if I'll be home in time for that. But that's something for next month, Larry, to worry about. Anyway, sometime that week, I will be releasing the theme for this year's market season. Last year was the Great Pickle Hunt, and I've got something. I'm not going to give up on pickles because I still love pickles. But I have a new theme. I have a new thing to hunt this year, a new something new to search for as we go through the market season. So you'll have to be here then to find out what that is. But that's all we have for tonight. So until we see you next time, we'll see you on Thursday. You're welcome to join the DJ Tank stream tomorrow night. But the next time Sidetracks and Splendors will be here will be Thursday night at 8:15, where we give you an update about what's coming up this weekend and in the near future. So until then, you guys be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And we will talk to you soon. Good night.